Hello, and thank you for spending a few minutes with us here at KPS. I'm going to spend just a few moments discussing project failure. Why does it happen and what you can do to increase success going forward. Remember, regardless of the industry you're in or the size of your company, projects are hard. You're either breaking new ground or solving old problems. Policy aside, the rollout of healthcare.gov in the United States was a disaster. But you can look everywhere and see organizations are having a hard time implementing systems, developing new products, and in the case of JCPenney, implementing an effective pricing and marketing strategy. As a matter of fact, the Project Management Institute found that 13 cents of every dollar is at risk on projects. Did I mention that projects are difficult? Okay, you get it. Projects aren't easy, but you may be asking, with so many new certified project managers and the increased acceptance of the agile methodology, why are projects still failing at roughly 50%? Here at KPS, we decided to go beyond our experience and our immediate network to aggregate data from over a dozen sources, representing thousands of projects across dozens of countries. We looked at reports, studies, white papers, and blogs from folks like AtTask, OneDesk, ZDNet, PMI Massachusetts Chapter, Certification Magazine, McKinsey Quarterly, and Oliver Wyman, just to name a few. And here's what we found. The skills and leadership capabilities were the leading factor towards project success. An IDC study backed this up in one of their studies in which 515 IT managers selected the skill of the project manager as the most important indicator of success for their project. Not having clear goals and alignment tied to the overall strategy of the business doesn't instill a sense of importance on the project team. Things are going to happen on a project, there's no way around it. However, when poor planning is done up front, you increase the odds that the scope will change and grow. Too many organizations lack a basic change management process to control such activity and keep cost and timing in line. While it's certainly admirable to leverage resources you have in the organization, there are times when you just may not have the skill set to effectively develop and execute on the project. Now, hiring an external consultant may appear to be expensive, but considering the cost of failed projects, you must reconsider. Having the appropriate executive support is absolutely crucial. Here at KPS, we get it. Everyone wants the executive's time, but having an absent executive is a sure way to project failure. And no, being listed at the top of the organizational chart on a PowerPoint slide is not engagement. There are several other honorable mentions, but these 5 mentioned we cited the most in the resources we studied and aligned with our experience here at KPS. All right, enough of the doom and gloom. We want to help you. First, general recruiters certainly have their place, and we work with a few. But when it comes to project management, you need to work with an organization that cuts through industry buzzwords and certifications. Every project is unique. So are your PM requirements. Second, the project deliverables must tie to strategic goals. That might be revenue, customer satisfaction scores, or new market expansion. Next up is scope and change. You have to take time up front during planning to meet with all the stakeholders to understand their needs, goals, and concerns. Once the scope is set, it will change. You also must put in place an effective, formal change management process. Challenge number 4 is a self-awareness exercise, and where the general recruiter may come in very handy. Be honest about the skill set you have. Do you have time to train that mediocre developer or to send that product manager to the next industry trade show? You have to have the best talent on your team to increase success. And lastly is the executive support. At the outset of the project, you must ensure he or she understands what is expected of them, how much time, how visible they'll need to be, meetings they'll need to attend, and so on. As you can imagine, there's a lot more to improving project success, and KPS would be honored to help you and your team. I invite you to further check out KPS and get the full detail on the top 5 reasons projects fail and how to overcome them at kellyprojectsolutions.com. You can also connect with us on Twitter via Kelly Solutions or find us on LinkedIn. Keep an eye for some more of these short videos and have a great day.